After that report, we now cross over to Mombasa. A day after IEBC announced that the elections in Mombasa and Kakamega for the gubernatorial race will not be conducted yet, a petition has been filed in court, and now I'm joined by my colleague Junei Karisa, who is just outside the Mombasa law courts to give us an update of the same. Junei, if you can hear me?
Right, Ben Trenjue, good afternoon. We're coming to you from the Mombasa law courts, where in a matter of 30 minutes, the ODM gubernatorial candidate, accompanied by a host of political class here in Mombasa County, have just left the premises. They were also accompanied by their supporters to come and protest about the decision, that the directive that was issued by IEBC chairperson Wafula Chebukati to postpone the Mombasa gubernatorial elections indefinitely. Now, both the ODM gubernatorial candidate Abdul Samad Sharif Nassir, as well as the UDA gubernatorial candidate Hassan Sarai, have both lamented or protested the directive that was issued. Remember, Wafula Chebukati mentioned that due to insecurity reasons and some of the staff feeling that they have been harassed, or the harassment at the National Tallying Center has instilled fear among some of the IEBC staff. So the commission took it into their perspective to have some of these elections that had been slated for the 23rd of August to be postponed indefinitely. Now, this move has not been welcomed here by most residents, as well as the candidates that are eyeing some of those seats. Since morning at 9 a.m. we have been here at the Mombasa law courts. Protests mad this place, and most of them, they were lamenting on the issue that there are no grounds that the IEBC chairperson has laid down that can warrant the postponement of this election. So what happened was the ODM gubernatorial candidate walked inside the court and accompanied by his lawyers to file a petition so that they can block the move by Chebukati. And of course, we were here to witness that. They walked in and they filed. Of course, the registry received their petition. So right about now, they are waiting further direction on how the court is going to treat their petition. Whether they will certify it as a matter of urgency, we are yet to know, and how the court, of course, will proceed on that matter. We are keeping a close eye to see how that matter will be treated. But as of now, what we understand is the candidates of the gubernatorial race, led by the UDA Hassan Omar and Abdul Samad Sharif Nassir, they are protesting the move by IEBC Chebukati. They are saying that they are ready even today for the election. They have been ready. One other reason that Hassan Omar laid down is the more they are postponing, he feels that it's going to be a costly affair, and most people are growing impatient and wanting that these elections be done and dusted. For Abdul Samad Sharif Nassir, he says that it is unconstitutional, and they laid down reasons that IEBC chairperson gave does not meet the threshold to warrant a postponement. In fact, he says that they haven't received any lamentations from the IEBC officials here in Mombasa that they are being threatened, and that they feel that the commission here in Mombasa is ready to conduct that election. However, that decision is laid squarely by the IEBC chairperson to know if his staff is ready to conduct that election. And by yesterday, he said that his staff is not ready to conduct that election. So we're waiting for the direction by the court on how they will treat this petition. Unlike Hassan Omar, Abdul Samad Sharif Nassir has come to court to seek more legal advice, hoping that Wafula Chebukati will stand for the 23rd of August so that those elections can be conducted here in Mombasa County. This, of course, has been received by a lot of reactions from the residents of Mombasa. Some of them are saying that it is putting an anxious mood as the more that Chebukati is postponing these elections. So we were with them since morning. We have walked into the court with Abdul Samad Sharif Nassir. My colleague was on the other end to understand the sentiments of Hassan Omar. And one thing is clear, both the candidates and both the political mood here is they are rejecting, of course, the announcement by Wafula Chebukati that was pronounced yesterday. So we leave it unto the courts and, of course, the IBC Commission to see if they can review the dates or stand by its ground. But as for us, we keep a close eye and bring you more updates as they come on the Mombasa Gubernatorial race that had been slated by yesterday. It had been slated for 23rd, but right now it has been postponed indefinitely. So Ben Troinjue, as we are on the field, just to keep a close eye on how the day is unfolding and how the gubernatorial race will unfold throughout the week. Back to you, Ben Troinjue.
Question, Junei. Since the matter has already been filed in court, have you been able to see some of maybe the prayers that the petitioner is seeking?
It was a little bit crowded inside. All we saw is the procedure from the lawyers' clerks coming in with the papers to come and submit at the registry, and the registry received the papers and marked them received. From then in, this is a normal court procedures. From then on, the court will determine how this matter will be treated. So we haven't gotten a copy of what are some of the grievances they have laid out in their petition. We will do that after that so that we know which grounds they're basing them. But we had Abdul Somad just telling us on by word of mouth what they had outlined in that petition, and they are saying that it is unconstitutional. Number two, they are saying the insecurity claims, they have not been witnessed in Mombasa, so it does not warrant Wafula Chebukati to stand on those grounds to postpone those elections. So those are some of the reasons he gave, but we are fishing out the petition to understand what exactly is being laid down. But right now we had just had the word of Abdul Somad Sharif Nassir, who has filed the petition.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Junei, for that report. And of course, we're keeping our keen eyes and also our lenses on that report, because it's going to be quite a busy judiciary, if you ask me, because we're also expecting the Azimio to be moving to the Apex Court to challenge the presidential election that we conducted a week ago. And judiciary says it is ready. And of course, there are other petitions to be filed by candidates who feel aggrieved. Thank you so much, Junei, for that report. And from Junei, we now